I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is June 14, Friday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today and a good weekend coming up. So here, making this video short because I'm mentioning that my trip is starting and I will be gone until next Friday, maybe Thursday, but maybe most likely next Friday, for sure. So don't unfollow me because I'm gone. All right. But in general speaking, here we're having a pretty much ranging consolidating moment here, and it's still early, so I normally don't make videos this early, but I need to be done. I scalped enough, and I'm good, and I'm not trying to get involved anymore. But let's go into well, what did we do? We opened up and we shot up a little bit. We took out some liquidity from yesterday, and then we sold off, came down, almost taking out the previous day's low. Did not, which looks a little suspect at the moment, but and then we pushed all the way back up. Now we're sitting up here. So let me go into this is what really matters here. So okay, so as you see here, I'm going to start with the 15-minute, just so you can see. Now, yesterday's close was also the open, right? Indecisive day, right? And when we open up from that, we are also opening on that level. So all these levels on my chart are key, obviously, right? Like, what are you using for key levels, right? If you notice, all my levels are all algorithmic. They're all specific facts, right? And that's how I look at it, right? Like, for example, this opening range gap. I mean, is there an opening range gap or not? Yes, there is. It's 100% factual. It's not a zone. This is not like maybe I like this area. It's factual, right? What's in the background? The red line. That's the opening of the day, right? Opening gap. Factual. It's not maybe, over here, the midnight open, right? That's an actual time that happens every day, and it is the new day. 100% factual, not a fictitious. You get what I'm saying? So all these things, just like the imbalances are. I mean, is that a gap or not between this candle and this candle? Absolutely. Point of what I'm saying is this is how you see setups and what the price is doing. Anyways, 930 opened up, fake move down, and then boom, getting into this support right here. Thought I might sweep this first, but it was stronger than it was, and sure enough, it's in at a 50 level here on the RSI. Beautiful. And then push the buy for it. Now this first candle, this 931 came down. I sniped that, and then the 932 fucking took me out, and I was like, all right, no problem. My stops are tight, so that's why I do well, because my psychology is good, because if I can get my stop down to $200-300, dude, like that ain't shit, because I know I know where I'm going. I'm going for 3-4 G's. You know what I mean? I mean, that's at minimum, generally speaking. So that being the case, I'll just show it to you just so you can see I'm scalping today. So what scalping looks like for me, I'm not trying to catch a whole move or whatever, but as you see here, there's the entry right there, up here. So once the 933 candle starts shooting up like that, I know where we're going. Why? Because I have not only the opening range, I have this imbalance. If you look on the 15-minute, it's empty. Well, at the time when I took the entry, it was. And then I have the opening range, and I have the actual opening gap of today, right? So this was my target, right? Obviously, it went up a little bit more. It did take out that piece of liquidity here. Can't see much in this screenshot, but then it also came to the midnight open. Is now what I would have liked to have done is held it to the midnight open, right? The problem why I didn't do that is because I don't give a fuck, and I'm on an overbought, and I want to take this profit. I'm trying to do as much as I can before 10:30, pretty much speaking, right? So there's that accomplished. Now, let's go into the next trade real quick, and then now once we're up here, okay, price shoots down, and then breaks that low right there. This 956 candle. leaves an imbalance, shoots up with this with this 1002, and now it's 1002. So shoots up, tags it, that last up candle, which is the 959. All right, and then shoots down. Where am I taking this sell? The purpose of this sell was to come to around 50% of the opening range. And the purpose of this is to wipe out some of the buyers. Very simple logic. I don't care if it's going up, down, no bias. This is just simple logic of price action of where it's going. So sure enough, get the entry here, right? And then first I had my stop loss here, and then price retraced back. I was like, dude, this fucking candle was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? But that's why it's very important to keep your stop loss at a very healthy level to not get stopped out. Didn't get stopped out. Then price shoots down, and I take the screenshot here. Obviously, it goes lower, but this was trying to be cool, and this is the purpose of me taking the screenshot. Plus, you have the is this imbalance going to be an inversion imbalance or not? Is it going to hold as support or resistance type of, just looking for price to respect areas. But also you can see on the 15-minute that we had this imbalance right there too. So that was also kind of, for me, kind of holding the price down, right? For this specific trade. So again, not trying to, obviously it came a little bit lower here, but I'm not trying to hit home runs. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to get logical, simple logical base hits, right? So right now this is, what is that? It's 37. I was actually almost 4 G's when I took it out. So 4, 6. So that's 6. And then just to, I'm not encouraging money, but I'm encouraging, I am encouraging it at the same time. But so anyways, when the fucking price was here, and I was like, oh man, come on, dude. I missed the trade here because I was texting some about some stupid shit for real. And I literally was like, while I was texting, as I had to, and then I saw this entry right here. So you had this little swing low. We're sitting at this imbalance, and I'm looking for it to hold as support, to come up and take out this high. And you get this 1014 candle that shoots down the same level as the 1012 candle. Not 13, the 1012 candle. Beautiful swing low. Look at that. Look how fucking beautiful that is. And at the 50%, and I was like, oh. And then I missed it. And then by the time it was up here, I was like, I missed it. And I could have got in, I guess, but I just, my psychology, once I miss something, I don't like it. But point is that I wanted this fucking trade so bad. So because when the price came up, I mean, because here, if you're asking me what the rest of the day is gonna do, what I would like to see is us sweep up and then come back down for the wick of the week, right? The week's wick, right? So, but anyways, I missed it, man, and I was like, bro, this was so perfect. So, and the reason why I'm saying it like this is because we came up and we swept that high, and I wanted to take this sell, but at this point I was done. I was actually already done. I said, fuck it, I ain't fucking with these people. I was not that I was done for the day. I was just done mentally, because I took this trade here, this buy. But when it came up here, the reason why I want this trade and why you might want this trade is because there was a divergence happening here on the 5-minute. I have a different screen, obviously, that I can see this live. And I was like, oh my God, look at that divergence going on, right? And I had to sit on my hands because I was just, at this point, I wasn't sure. For some reason, when I get upset about something, I kind of like, I work on it. It's still something I'm always working on and forever will be. But I come from a very rough background. And so, I guess, quick anger or whatever is serious in my, not only family, but for me. And the point of why I'm saying this is because, like, sometimes I don't let something go and I have to literally draw back. Like, but the divergence here was beautiful, and I wanted to take that sell to just wipe out liquidity, come back into the opening range, and even probably the open itself, right? Because we didn't tag the open, this nice support area, wipe out this double liquidity. Let me go back to it 1 minute. That was the whole point of showing you that was just these equal lows here. See this? See this right here? So that low and that low. So nice little speaker forming right there, as you can see. And at the time of this video, we're still in the middle. So when the price, so I missed this buy and I missed this sell. Now I'm not trying to fucking catch everything. You might think I'm trying to catch everything, but I know how this market moves. And to be honest with you, the reason why I do well and I know the way the market moves is because when you're constantly in trades and it keeps taking you out, you sold, it comes takes you out. You buy, it comes take you out. Well, then, motherfucker, because it's shaking out and this is greed. This is the way they get down. So I'm gonna get down with them, and I hope that makes sense. But anyways, the point of that is that so yeah, again, I'm only trying to catch 2-3 of these at best, right? So hey, what can I say? But I do get a third one. So I missed a buy, missed a sell, and then now it comes back to this opening range just to show you that what I'm saying is legit. Then the price comes down here. Okay, so we pretty much almost sealed the overbought. I would have liked to have tapped it, but that's okay on the oversold. But we come back to where? Support. We come back to this little pocket of price right here. See this? See that? See this down candle? And then the push up, retrace. See the wicks in here? See that? Like, see this? See the opening of today at 9:30? See that? So me understanding it, this coupled, oh, sorry, and I forgot to mention the purpose of this sell up here when I came down was because we had an imbalance right here on the 15-minute. So when we had that imbalance, we had that inversion balance, yes, dragged the cars. But then you look at this imbalance right here, this piece right here. When we pushed up and we came up to here, we retraced back. I was trying to take a sell into the imbalance again. And then that was explaining this sell, by the way, and also explaining the buy because I wanted to buy from that imbalance as well. So that's to tell you I'm not just fucking, these are not just random places or trades I'm talking about. But anyways, real quick, we came back down. Once we came back down, take a look to your left. You see we mitigated that wick, this down wick. That wick is we're talking about the 9:30 15-minute candle, the wick on a 15-minute time frame. You can see that we tap in, right? And it's pretty much like support type of idea. You also got 50% of this wick right here. So as you see here, we shoot down, and I take a loss here first. Once we hit the open here, and we tagged it and we ran away, I entered, and then this next candle shot down, and then this next candle literally made an equal low and it stopped me out. So then the price comes back up, comes back in, literally get filled and shoots off pretty much. So well, I took a stop. Anyway, so the point is that where am I taking this? I was just trying to take a nice scalp. Where was I taking this? Well, I want to come above and get into this gap. I'm literally focused on this gap. Now, my minimum target was coming up to this high here and sealing the price. But then you also have this gap. So when I saw this gap, I said, let me take this gap, take the money, dude. I'm gone. I don't care about being overbought here. I don't care about going higher a little bit. Now let's take a look at live price action. And as you see, that gap was right there, right? So we haven't gone anywhere. I'm done. It could be this day could be phenomenal. This day could, if I was to make the market, I would do it this way. I would run up first, take out this liquidity. Let me go on this time frame. I would run up and take out all this liquidity here. See this? All this liquidity. I would take that. I would run up and take that, and then in the PM session, I'd come down for at least a 20 to 40% move. Pick your poison to develop the wick of the week from the high of the week. Retrace back 20 to 30% for the wick and be sold off and take these lows out. And by the way, these little boxes are opening range gaps that are not sealed. the remaining. This is not the actual opening range. This is the remaining portion of the opening range that is not sealed. So I'm talking about Wednesdays and I'm talking about Thursdays. So that would make sense. So push up and then boom, come down, or just come down now even. And but you still have some parts of the day left. So hope I didn't make this video long. And then also, by the way, the divergence here, that's why I wanted that sell at the on this fucking 5-minute chart, because we had a divergence going on here. So lower highs here and lower highs here, right, for S&P and Dow. So that was why I was screaming about that sell. But also, let's see here. We had, and the reason why I wanted that buy that I said I missed, it was because we had higher lows here. I didn't even mark that, but I knew it. We had pretty much this. So we had higher lows here for NAS. And at this point we had lower lows in S&P and Dow. And then later, the buy that I caught, that you just saw, the last trade I just caught, was we had a higher low in Dow, and we had lower lows in S&P and NAS. So fucking gorgeous, man. I mean, I can't make this shit up. I fucking can't do it. But yeah, I've already explained that. And then dollar, as you see, pushed up again. So to me, this is bullish. I don't care what anybody say. The dollar's bullish. I mean, I've been, this was that break or make it right here, this level here. But you've shifted here, retraced. You shifted again for another higher high, and now you've broke that high. So, so what I would like to see is if dollar retraces back, which pushes us up one more time. And then dollar decides to keep going back up, and then that might push us back down, or flip it, vice versa, right? I don't know, but I don't care either. So, let me look at Nvidia again. Another fucking push up day. I mean, look at these gaps, though, man. It's like, I don't know how that could be fucking legal, but might get a big sell-off in the PM session and then end the day red, because that would make sense if you ask me. But or just really push up. In this case, I don't know, man, but yeah, it's starting to look like it's starting to already kind of go up for these highs here. So, all right, you guys take care. I'm gone on and again, have a good week, and I'll be back next Friday. And you guys take care, and God bless.